everyone. Today we are going to discuss about the entire body system. In the human beings, it includes the 11 types of the organ system. They are the integumentary system, second nervous system, third skeletal system, fourth endocrine system, fifth muscular system, sixth lymphatic system, seventh cardiovascular system, 8 urinary system, 9 respiratory system, 10 digestive system, and last one, that is reproductive system. Let's discuss one by one. First we are discussing about the integumentary system. The integumentary system is the body's outer layer, which includes the our skin, hair, nails, and the glands. These organs and the structure are the first line defense against the bacteria, injury, and the sunlight. The integumentary system acts as a physical barrier and regulate your body temperature. It also helps. Let's see the function of the integumentary system. It protects our body against the environmental hazards. Second, helps in regulate the body temperature. It also helps to eliminate the some waste and it also helps in the synthesis of the vitamin D. Now second system is a nervous system. The nervous system is a body's command center in which it is located from the brain, and it controls the movement, thoughts, and the various body processes. It also controls the other body systems and the processes such as digestion, breathing, and the sexual development. The major parts of the nervous system are the brain, spinal cord, peripheral nerves, and the sense organs, which includes the ear, eyes, tongue, skin, and the nose. Like function of the nervous systems are the all body activities, which includes the voluntary and involuntary, are controlled by the mainly the nervous system. The nervous system also plays an important role in the detection in the changes in the body internal and the external environment. It interprets the changes and responds by causing the muscular contraction or the granular secretion. The nervous system is responsible for the generating and the sending the electrochemical signals or the impulses throughout the body. Now third system is the skeletal system. The skeletal system is the it gives the gives the framework to the body, and it consists the brain and the cartilage mainly. The classification of the bones are the long bones, short bones, flat bones, irregular bones, and the sesamoid bones. The skeletal are of the two types, axial skeletal and the appendicular skeletal. The axial skeletals are the present in the body in the 80 bones, and the appendicular skeletons are the 126 bones. The function of the skeletal system is to support the body and to facilitate the movement of the body. It also protects the internal organs of the body. It also helps to produce the blood cells, and it also helps in the stores and the release of the minerals and the fats. Now second system is the fourth system is a muscular system. The muscular system is a composed of the specialized cells called as a muscle fibers. Their predominant function is the contractility. The muscles attached to the bone or the internal organs are responsible for the movement. The major parts of the muscular system is the skeletal muscles and the associated tendons and the aponeuroses, which are the connective tissues, the smooth muscles, and the cardiac muscles. The function of the muscular system is to produces the body movements, stabilizes the body posture, and generate the heat and maintain the body temperature. Now the fifth system is the endocrine system. The endocrine system secretes the regulatory substances which are responsible for the growth, reproduction, and the metabolism. The function of the endocrine system or endocrine gland is to secrete the hormones directly into the bloodstream. Next system is the cardiovascular system. The cardiovascular system is responsible for the transporting the oxygen, nutrients, hormones and the cellular waste products throughout the body. The cardiovascular system is powered by the body's hardest working organs, the heart, which is only about the size of the closed fist. Even at the rest, the average heart easily pumps over the 5 liters of the blood throughout the body every minute. The major organs in the cardiovascular system are the heart, blood vessel, and the blood. Function of the cardiovascular system are the heart pumps the blood and circulate throughout the blood vessels. It also helps for the absorption of the nutrients for the cells. It also circulates the oxygen and it removes the carbon dioxide. It provides the nutrients to the cells. It also helps for protects the body against the disease and the infection. Now next system is a lymphatic system. The lymph system is a network of the organs, lymph nodes, lymph ducts and the lymph vessels that make and move the lymph from the tissues to the bloodstream. The lymph system is a major part of the body's immune system. The major part of the lymphatic systems are the lymphoid organs, which includes the bone marrow, thymus, lymph node, spleen and tonsils and etc. The lymphatic vessels also. Function of the lymphatic systems are the returns the proteins and the fluid to the blood. It also cleanses the blood. It also involves in the immunity, absorption of the fats and the fat soluble vitamins from the digestive system and their subsequent transport of these substances to the venous circulation. Next system is the urinary system. The urinary system, also known as the renal system, the urinary system function is to filter the blood and create the urine as a waste byproduct. The major organs in the urinary system is the kidney, urethra and the urinary bladder. Function of the urinary system. The function of the urinary system, it includes or it produces, store and eliminates the urine. It also helps for the eliminates the nitrogenous waste, which are the ammonia, urea, uric acid and the creatinine, and it also regulates the volume. The urinary system also helps in the regulates the chemical composition or the mineral balance of the blood. It also maintains the acid-base balance and maintain the blood pH with the normal limits. The next system is the respiratory system. The human respiratory system is the system in the humans that takes up the oxygen and expel out the carbon dioxide outside the body. The major parts in the respiratory systems includes the nasal passage, pharynx, larynx, trachea, bronchi and the lungs. Function of the respiratory systems are the it supplies the blood with the oxygen and removes the carbon dioxide outside the body. It also helps to regulate the acid balance in the body. It also helps to produce the sound when air flows out through the vocal cord. The next system is the digestive system. The digestive system is made up of the digestive tract and the other organs that helps the body to break down and absorb the food. It is a long twisting tube that starts at the mouth and goes through the esophagus, stomach, small intestine, large intestine and last part is the anus. The function of the digestive system is to break down of the large molecules of the food into the smaller one and Also, function of the digestive system is for the ingestion, digestion, absorption, assimilation, and the elimination from outside the body. Last system is the reproductive system. The reproductive system is a human organ system which is responsible for the production and the fertilization of the gamete, for the production and the fertilization of the gametes, and in female the carrying of the fetus. The reproductive system consists of the two systems, that is male reproductive system and the female reproductive system. First we are discussing the female reproductive system. The female reproductive system has the ability to reproduce the one of the properties distinguishing living from the non-living matter. The male gametes are called the spermatozoa and the female gametes are called as a ova. Function of the female reproductive system is the first formation of the ova, second reception of the spermatozoa, third provision of the suitable environment for the fertilization and the fetal development, and fourth one is a lactation, the production of the breast milk which provides the complete nourishment for the baby in its early life. Second is the male reproductive system. The male reproductive system mostly exists outside of our body. The external organs includes the penis, scrotum, and the testes. The internal organs includes the vas deferens, prostate, and the urethra. The male reproductive system is the responsible for the sexual function and the urination. Function of the male reproductive system is the produce, maintain, and transport of the sperm cell and the semen. The sperm cells are the male reproductive cells. The semen is the protective fluid around the sperm. The discharge of the sperm takes place in the male reproductive system, and in male reproductive system it produces and secretes the male sex hormones. In male reproductive system, the major parts are the penis, scrotum, testicles which is called the testes, and the epididymis. Thank you.